Hey everybody,
I'm
welcome to
alive.
this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey, where we play some spicy ass D&D with some fine ass people. Let's make it spicy and dicey. All right, we're gonna start playing our playback, but thanks everybody for being here. We are missing one of our players tonight, Hollywood, that bitch. He's in Colorado, unfortunately, right now, smoking some of that weed. All
I
right,
don't know if
everybody,
it's
let's go.
unfortunate that he's there though.
Me too. It's okay. Yeah, just means we can shit on him this episode. Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
So there's a little bit of glitch. No, it's a glitch on my end. Don't worry, you're good.
Technical difficulties.
There we go. We're good.
Not y'all texting me at 10:24. Calm down.
There we go.
We missed you.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, okay, we're good? Okay. Yay!
Fresh set of chainmail, I'm flexing. Courier pigeons, I'm texting. Got a grimoire so old, if your young ass read it, you would end up with depression. Her booty shake in the figure eight, cause I threw the balloons. 5 pence for the night, it's only right I get a room, I'm messing with it. These people wanna use a silver spoon, keep a lookout for the Baron and all of his fucking goons. I need a wench who's gonna slurp up my hog. Don't kiss me on the lips, I might turn into a frog. On my high horse, till my steed trips over a log. All this fog ain't normal, there's a hag in this bog. I get silly with it, I'm gallivanting to your crops, and your daughter saw me riding, so she let that booty drop. She showing me her ankle, had her taking off her socks, till her father came home and he taught me how to box. Smoking gillyweed and sipping mead, you can keep your booze. If you challenge me, then you can join our crew. We be campaigning, you at camp, waiting on a group. Got a cauldron filled with potions, I'ma call that homebrew. I'm a wizard, a knight, a rogue with a pike. I'm dungeoning at day and I'm taverning at night. I'm a gnome, a dwarf, an elf, and an orc, and you can catch me smuggling the Baldur's Gate port. I'm a wizard.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, we found the Misfits of Malla in Red Hill, where they had entered the castle of the trafficker Bogart Tusk, where Clive and Sakura had found the captured children inside and released them. Bogart Tusk and the rest of the team met in the dining room, where Amalia's red stone went off in her pocket, attracted to a statue of a bird in the corner, which she dashed towards, while Pippa and the rest of the team began the fight with the ogre trafficker Bogart Tusk. Wendeline took on 3 of Bogart's knights, while Belle rejoined the fight after wiping blood off her face onto Clive's cloak and shooting the ogre's face full of arrows. Clive then took the ogre's mind, putting him into a nightmarish trance, while Sakura released the killing blow on the ogre, defeating the trafficker as he fell onto the dining room table. Meanwhile, Amalia's red stone had released a phoenix from inside of the statue of the bird, and it seemed that Pippa thought she would never see this in her life. One of the 4 masters who vowed then to help them moving forward if ever needed. In the dining room, Amalia found a letter addressed to Halsworth, which reminded her of her old friend Theo, who had passed long ago. He asked her if it was all worth it, which he reassured her it certainly was. They released Mayor Jack Jackson from inside of his cell to go back to Red Hill, where they also freed Wendeline's parents from inside of her room. In there, they had found the receipts to the buyers of Bogart Tusk's children and could help bring them to justice. They left the castle, where Sirus had an announcement to make. He was going to be leaving the group to go regroup himself. with Cressida, giving her the Ring of Purity, which Belle took very hard, but he assured her that the family moving forward was a good one for her. Sett decided to go with him here, to protect him and meet the team hopefully back in Zon where he could find Puff and regroup with them. The team then said a tearful goodbye before they left, and they headed to Red Hill. Now what will happen this week on?
I'm so excited for the holidays. Last year our holiday games were cool. We killed Krampus and met Wendy. It was all great.
And yeah, this year we are finally dealing with these damn stones. The team has dealt with them since before they even made a twitch. Dang, that was a while ago. Now let's do this.
Red Hill.
Let's
one
go!
of the oldest towns in all of Mallon.
Oh shit.
They say stained with blood after the Never War, where the foliage is always red all year round. Paved with a path of pumpkins to the way in, guarded by demons, for inside holds dangers, but also strange, beautiful creatures, and trees, the wildlife seemingly alive and affected by the Fey realm. Here, you can see many different things of magic. Meet Mayor Jack Jackson, or go to the Jackson Farms and buy yourself a pumpkin, or simply eat a blue frosted bun at Emily's Blue Bun Bakery, or simply just enjoy the amazing view that is the magical town of Red Hill.
Don't worry, Stassi, your enthusiasm is all I wanted, baby. That's all I wanted from you. You gave it to me. I don't even care that you ruined that video. I don't even give a shit. I was happy about it.
Sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You're all good. All right, everybody. Welcome back to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey, where we're going to continue exactly where we left off last time. So, as you guys may or may not remember, hopefully the recap resparked your minds, that you were headed to the city of Red Hill. Or town, if you will. It's not as big as the city, a little bit bigger than your normal town. But, of course, you guys are headed through the wilderness, those thick red trees, the red trunks, a lot like the redwoods up here in California. If you've ever been there, giant trees, thick and beautiful, the bark, this nice dark red color, except for in these woods, all the leaves and the trees are mixed together. Apple trees, maple trees, as you guys may or may not remember. Bushes full of strawberries, weird strawberries that bear eyeballs on them, blinking at you guys as you walk by these bushes. The ground also covered in like a salty white type of kind of powder. As you head towards through the wilderness towards Red Hill, it begins to snow flutter, just ever so slightly. Halmon kind of looks to all of you and goes, "All right, guys, to the sleigh!" And he kind of points to his sleigh that he's made kind of out of magic, and all the kids around are like, whoa, sleigh, whoa, where'd that come from? One of the kids looks to you, Sakura. Is that real?
Yes.
Whoa, this is so cool. Is it made of magic? Can I sit in it?
You can try.
Oh, he looks at the other kid, he like elbows another little kid next to him. Let's go sit in it. The other kid's like, I'm scared. And he's like, shut up. And he kind of pulls him along and he like kind of grabs his friend. His friend looks back to you, Sakura, like, he's like nervous as hell. But the kids manage to all kind of pile into the sleigh. However, it seems that only about 7 of the kids can fit in it. If you guys remember, Halmon's sleigh isn't as large as it could be. So Halmon's like, oh, hold on, guys. One by one. Guys, any ideas?
So I think, like, well, one, we have Chomps, but he can pull the sleigh. But with all these people, Sakura, can't you enlarge objects?
Yeah, but it actually, wait, no, I think it's only people. Wait, let me check. Let me double check real quick.
Because I remember one time you enlarged me as a snake.
Are you asking this out loud?
Yeah, I'm just asking it to Sakura out loud in front of the team.
All right, well, Mayor Jackson is actually nearby, and he's on your guys' roster now, so he's going to pipe up. He's kind of looking at you, Wendeline, still. He's kind of pumpkin head, kind of focused on you, as he thought you were pretty. However, he kind of is Pumpkinhead kind of turns around. Anyways, kind of Pumpkinhead turns around and kind of stops facing you, and he looks to you, Pippa. I actually do know how to use enlarge. He kind of looks to you, Wendeline, again. You hear that? I have the ability to make things enlarged. Just wanted to throw that out there. And then he kind of turns his head back to you, Pippa. But I do have the ability to make things get pretty big if you'd like them to.
I mean, all right. I guess we'll see. Yeah, you want to go ahead and try to make the sleigh like maybe I'm thinking about the amount of people that we have to the capacity. Can you enlarge it like by ×3 maybe?
Times 3. That's going to be an awful pretty big sleigh. I mean, he counts the children plus the missing
The
women.
dinosaur. We got chomps.
Yeah, we got chomps, so don't worry.
All right.
If I may interject.
Yes, sir. What would you like to say?
Perhaps the children, including Belle here, could ride the sleigh, and some of our experienced party members could ride on chomps.
Well, it's up to you guys. That's up to
That way
you.
you don't have to enlarge the sleigh too much beyond its capacity.
Can chomps guide the sleigh?
Well, yeah, he's gonna be pulling it.
Like Rudolph?
I'm gonna be on top of Chomps, yeah. So he's gonna be little Rudolph.
You're gonna be like his red nose, and since you're all red right now, your skin's
Yep.
all red.
Yep.
Like his red nose
Yep.
at the end of your T-Rex, lighting the way.
Lighting the way.
All right, so Pippa, did you want to summon Chomps out?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to bring Chomps out also because he also needs to eat.
Okay.
So can I make an investigation? Because I'm pretty sure there were some dead bodies.
Yes.
Close by or something.
There was the dead corpses that were all burnt up. So if you'd like, you could feed those to Chomps if you'd like to tell
Yeah,
him
he's
to go
gonna
for it.
eat before he pulls the sleigh. So we're gonna do that real fast.
All right.
So I let Chomps out.
So all the kids watch. Belle, you've seen Chomps before now, so it's not as surprising to you, Belle.
He comes out of a dimension ball that I have on my necklace.
So
kind of like this one.
just like that one. Nice shout out for the little D20,
D20
dice shop.
Yeah.
Sierra's like in the bag.
So yeah, I keep
Add to cart.
ball.
Yeah, add to cart. Yeah, go buy
There he
everybody.
goes.
Christmas is coming up, everybody. D20 dice shop. Go check it out. All right. So that's not a joke. Actually, go. Anybody watching? Go. Sarah's like, please go. And then, but Chomps comes out, and he grows big out there. Of course, he releases like flute music as he opens his large mouth. And he looks to Pippa in reassurance.
Hey, Chomps, hey, baby. I'm gonna play with his little face, snuggle his little nose. Are you hungry, boy?
Some of the kids, Clive, kind of look scared and kind of look back to you like, as they see like a giant.
Oh, don't worry, guys. He's a good T-Rex. He won't hurt you. Don't worry. Now, Chomps, be a good boy. Go eat some of the little dead bodies floating about over here.
So as you say that, as you try to calm the children down, they start watching your children.
And then I turn around and say that.
So, while she's doing that, can I summon Cerberus to distract the kids with a fluffy puppy dog? So they're not watching a T-Rex eat the dog.
I would say that you could do that. However, Cerberus is also quite frightening. I would think
Doesn't
that
he have like 3
Nah,
heads?
he's super cute.
Heads?
I would think that maybe
Blink.
the Blink dog.
Little baby Blink would be less scary than a T-Rex and a Cerberus.
But if you want to release Cerberus, you can release Cerberus. So
I'm just saying, I think he's adorable.
okay,
He is
But-
adorable.
it's up to you. What would you like to do?
Let's start with the Blink dog and go from there.
So Sakura, Amalia, I guess is. I'm assuming she's
Yeah,
guessing.
so I kind of like get Sakura's attention and go, is Blink around? I think the kids might need a distraction from having right now because Pippa's kind of.
I'm gonna yell and be like, Blink, where are you? And
all
he's
of-
gonna teleport right around on my shoulder.
So Belle, this is something interesting for you to see, little Belle, is that you haven't seen Sakura's Blink dog yet, which is named Sonic, technically, guys. If you guys have forgotten, but
Yeah,
it's
little
been a
Sonic.
while since we've seen Sonic. But he makes an appearance as Sakura does have a cute spiky Blink dog, and so all of a sudden, boop, little
And he's pink.
yeah, and he's bright pink, so he kind of appears right on your shoulder.
As he appears, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey kids, do you want to see a dog that can teleport?"
Oh, he's like, oh, and he's gonna like, Sonic is gonna blink over to on top of each of the kids' heads.
Bing, bing, bing. So all of a sudden, Belle, there's like a giant pink dog. It's not giant. It's like a size of Brian, to be honest with you. So basically, Belle, you see as like this fat fucking dog just like teleports on your head, like on top of you, like blink, like just right into your arms. What are you gonna do, Belle, as this giant fat pink dog just like teleports right into your arms? What are you gonna do?
I think like she hugs it, but she goes, "Wow, this group just keeps getting weirder and weirder."
You don't like Sonic?
Like, okay, if you were me, okay, and you were brought back from the dead, and all these crazy things were happening, you wouldn't think you guys were weird?
I mean,
fair point.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird things that happen in life,
I
but
just
I mean,
kinda,
a pink dog is cute though.
I'm just gonna kind of whisper in Sakura's ear and go, "Pippa is having a T-Rex eat bodies in front of a group of children. This shit is weird."
Cut over to
Wait,
Chomps.
she is? Sakura doesn't even notice.
And Sakura's so accustomed to this that you're not even noticing that like the T-Rex is like downing skeleton next to you. And Belle, you do notice though that Sonic kind of looks up to you with his cute little doggy face, and he kind of just like gives you this giant lick, Belle, up the side of your cheek. He just got this thick, wet dog tongue just like slides up and down your face, Belle. Anything else you'd like to do, Belle, while you're kind of with the rest of all these children? Right now, you guys are kind of waiting to get into Halmon's sleigh. Halmon's kind of prepping the sleigh, kind of tying a rope around Chomp so it can be pulled by it.
Who's next to Belle?
What was that?
Who's next to Belle?
Right now, you're kind of around all the children. Also, let's say that Mayor Jackson and Onyx are there as well. I mean, the whole group is kind of together right now. You guys are all surrounding the sleigh. I'll bring up the map here in a second.
I was just figuring out like who was closest, but it's just random children.
Yeah, like, let's say you're kind of with all the other kids. Kind of look to you, Belle. I mean, you're like a kid.
Okay, well, she just grabs the nearest kid next to her, grabs their shirt, and like wipes her face off.
It's the milk kid, the kid that was asking you about milk. He's the one.
I hate that kid.
He looks you like, hey, why'd you do that?
'Cause my face had saliva on it. It was gross.
You're gross. You're gross because your face is covered in saliva. You look stupid.
Well, now your shirt's covered in saliva. Now you're stupid.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about before, by the way. He made me do it.
You're still weird.
You're weird, but I'm sorry I'm weird. I didn't mean to be weird. He made me weird.
No, I think you were probably born weird, but it's okay. I forgive you.
You're born weird. You're the one born a stupid drow.
She punches him in the face.
Oh
yes.
He looks to Onyx. She hit me! That drow elf hit me in the face! Wendeline's parents kind of walk up to Wendy. See, I told you that they were violent.
And what do you consider us? Buying children who don't. I'm so mad. I can't even speak to y'all right now.
Your father walks up behind your mother. Honey, she just punched that young man in the face.
I punched Kai when I was 6.
She's got you there.
And he deserved it.
Who is this? Who is this man? Excuse me, who is this man hanging around our daughter, sir? Who are you?
Clive is just going to look to her parents in the most cold, callous way. Not sure if you've heard of me, but my name is Clive Geiger.
Well, Mr. Geiger, I don't know what your relationship is with my daughter, but we are followers.
Completely platonic.
Well, I'm glad that she at least is keeping her dignity in some way.
Same cannot be said for other people in the vicinity.
They look to Clive, who seems to be standing up for you, Wendeline, here. They kind of seem to notice that he's taking a very... Clive, give me a intimidate. Do you want to be persuasive or intimidating here?
Intimidating.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Oh, that's a not one.
You.
God.
You have advantage. You have advantage. You have advantage.
Oh yeah, right. The red.
Yeah, you're covered in red blood.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's extra lucky. Good thinking.
Okay, so it's 12.
All right. So her father can tell. He can tell that you're trying to be intimidating, but he is her father. So just like you are were a father, Clive, he starts to then stand up for his daughter slightly, trying to not be intimidated by you. Look, I taught her right. I taught her to be a good person. So I just need to know that whoever my daughter is following, that they are a good person, sir. Mr. Geiger, if you will.
Lynn happens to be one of the most virtuous people I have ever come across, and that's saying a lot. Coming from someone like me. Mr. whatever your name is. I'm quite surprised that someone like you would stoop so low as to purchase children from an ogre. Being a father yourself.
I think it would be shameful to travel around with a young lady and not know her last name.
I didn't even know her parents were still alive.
Well, maybe you
There's
should
a lot
talk
about
to my
you two.
daughter once in a while instead of just following her around like some creepy weirdo.
Maybe it's more about you guys than about him or her. Maybe you did something wrong and maybe you guys were bad parents.
The mother looks like disgusted that you're talking to them, Sierra, or Belle, and looks to you, Wendeline. Can you please tell her that she should mind her manners when speaking to her elders?
I'm not.
Belle, that's enough. It's enough. Can we just talk about this later? I really don't think this is the time or place to do this right now.
Well, we are going to be heading back to South Malla. Kai is waiting for us in Goldfish Town. You know that your brother's taken a job there, which is why we needed a drow. So
there's no help there to be hired? You have to resort to using slavery to get the work done? Or is it just because it's cheap?
It's not slavery if it's a drow. My God tells
right
me...
there just completely shows your entire character.
I
As
have
a father
an
myself, I'm
idea,
disgusted.
you guys. Sorry to cut you off, Clive. So wait, you can go ahead and continue to talk if you want to finish talking, but I had an idea.
So keep that idea. Let's head right back to Clive. I want to hear the end of his sentence. Sorry, Clive. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry. Sakura had an idea right there. Go. Sorry, Billy. What were you ending saying? Sorry about that.
I was just going to get uncomfortably close to her father, glaring at him with utter disgust. Who are the type of people that parents worry about? Many children have been locked up in that cell. Parents worried sick about. Imagine if it was Wendeline. Oh no, that's fine because they're drow. Plenty of other monsters out there who think the same of humans. I know this from experience.
My daughter.
Humans can be just as monstrous. Then he'll put his hand to his neck in remembering of when he was executed. And he'll just walk away.
I'm gonna.
Oh, go on.
I'm gonna whisper to Amalia. Amalia, do you have like what is it? Disguise something?
Oh, disguise self?
Yeah, is there a way to like disguise them as drow so they can see how it feels like to be a drow?
Unfortunately, it just kind of works on me, Sakura.
Darn it.
So unfortunately, Sakura, she can't change others' looks, but she can change the opinion of the look of herself. However, if she has a stronger spell, she can cast it on others. I think they have to be, however, willing to be changed. I don't know if she can just cast it. She could do like a polymorph spell, but I think that's mainly for like turn them into animals. However, if they perceive drow as animals in their mind, who knows what that means. However, Belle, Wendeline's parents kind of look to you one more time. The mother gets uncomfortable, Nadia, and she kind of fixes her outfit, and then puts her arm in her husband's arm. Wendeline, they look to you one more time. Look, we will be in Goldfish Town. We told you. Have fun on your pilgrimage or whatever you're doing. Just please be careful with what you are doing. And look, we will not buy a child. I promise. On the Allfather. I promise. We won't.
Choose your words wisely.
Or drow. Make sure they say drow.
You only
No
said
children. No children, period. And I'm going to hold you to that.
The father then looks down to Belle. And what do you have to say for yourself, young lady?
About what? How rude you are to other people? Weren't you taught and brought up to treat people the way you want to be treated? That's how I was brought up. It seems like your parents probably also did a bad job.
Hell.
Well, maybe he looks down to you, Belle. Maybe she's right. Your father looks up to you, Wendeline. Seems like this drow has a good head on her shoulders. Maybe that was you.
Yeah, you should maybe try talking to them like normal beings sometime. It's quite refreshing.
Enough, Wendeline. You're not 5 anymore.
I'm not, so this is enough.
And that means that
Enough
we can
of
make
all
our
of
own
this.
decisions, and we can make our own decisions like you can make yours. Your mother here is too polite to tell you, but we are going back, and your brother is going to be rejoining us if we cannot get a slave, okay? His dreams shall end while yours pursue. Like they always have. Because that's what Wendeline wants. She gets what she wants. You want a pilgrimage? You go. You want to find out about more of the Greek gods? You go. Didn't you get lost? Weren't you away for months without us knowing? What was your mother to do but worry every single night while you're gallivanting out with pink-haired women? Fine.
Sounds to me like you two deal in absolutes.
I deal
Surely
with
you wouldn't thought about how to compromise.
Enough, Geiger.
Come up with alternate solutions.
Enough,
No.
Geiger.
I feel like Sakura's getting progressively more and more angry, and like lightning is starting to strike above us.
Clive is going to walk over to Sakura. Clive is going to walk over to Sakura. Calm down.
I put a hand on her shoulder and go, dude, it won't solve anything.
At this moment, you guys are all going to be interrupted by Onyx, who steps up and goes, look, we got bigger things to worry about here, everybody. These children need to get home. I need to take half of them back to Drew, and the other half need to get to Red Hill now. Their parents, I'm sure, are worried. Some of the women that were very tired also look like they're very on the verge of collapse from being milked, from being beaten. They seem to not be doing very well. Halmon helps a couple of them into the sleigh. Yeah, guys, Captain, Pippa, I think we should get going. This one's looking a little weak.
Yeah, agreed.
Agree. Likely they need medical attention as well.
Wendeline, hearing this, I'm going to just push this on you, Wendeline, but you do also notice, you would notice this as the cleric, Sakura, you would too, that some of these women, the 4 of them, they aren't doing well. They are tired. I'm not saying you guys have to use magic on them or anything, but I'm just letting you guys know.
I think
So,
Sakura's gonna snap out of her anger, and the sky's gonna go back to normal when she realizes that the people need help, and she's gonna kind of go over there, and walk away and just shoot. As she's walking away, she's gonna shoot like a little dirty look to Wendeline's parents. Sorry.
a little side. No,
But
don't say sorry. Don't say
No,
sorry.
I follow behind her, but before I do, I'm not glaring, well, not as nastily at them, but it's kind of like a excuse me, but a very like snide kind of look before she turns away.
The last thing here,
Like I got some shit to do. I'm gonna go.
the last thing that happens with your parents is you feel your mother's hand touch yours. She reaches out. She goes, "Darling, I'm sorry. When you said you were, we love you. Okay?
I know. I love you too. I just really don't like you right now.
She looks to Belle and kind of just absorbs her for a second and looks back to you. I'm not sure I like myself right now either. But I'll see you in Goldfish Town. And she kind of like takes your father's hand. And like a mother does, she tries to brush this off as much as she possibly can. As in, and not all mothers, by the way. That's I'm not meaning to degrade women by being like, all of you just brush this off. No. As in, like a mother in a mother way, she tries to just see you as the daughter she has, and she and your father turn and go in the opposite direction out of Red Hill, back the way you guys came. So Wendeline, as you kind of watch your parents leave, you and Sakura then turn, and let's say that you guys go help the women and the children into the sleigh. Here, Sierra, little Belle, if you're there, you are actually grabbed again by another kid. This kid happens to be a kind of older boy. He was the dwarf, half dwarven boy that was kind of drinking a beer in the jail cell. You didn't really get to see him there, Belle, but he kind of goes up to you. Hey, what's your name?
Belle, what's your name?
Jack. So, I like the way that you stood up for yourself.
Thanks, I guess.
That was pretty cool. I've never seen a drow that was as cute as you before.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go over there now. Goodbye.
Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold it.
Pippa's gonna yell at the Belle.
Lot.
She's gonna see she's going through this little situation. Hey, Belle, you want to ride on top of Chomps?
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be great right now.
All right, come on, let's go.
Hold on. Can I ask you something first?
Is it a long question?
No, it's like this big. It's like that big of a question. It's like a tiny one.
Okay. Does it require a long answer?
No, but I might need you to use this. And he pulls out like a little kind of shitty dagger.
Why would I need to use a shitty dagger?
Well, I kind of wanted. You're gonna make fun of me though.
Well, I won't.
You promise?
No.
No, I don't promise.
You promise you won't make fun of me though?
Yeah, okay. I won't make fun of you, but I'll make fun of your shitty dagger.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Can I have a little bit of your hair?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was real pretty, and I just didn't want to forget about it. So I just wanted a piece of it. Sorry. So I was stupid. You're right, I was stupid. I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
Sakura, Sakura can hear all this, right?
Well, Sakura can, but hold on, I gotta hear Belle first.
And I don't want anyone having my hair because it's my hair, and I don't want you doing some weird magic shit or something with my hair.
Oh, that makes kind of sense. I get it. I wasn't gonna do that. I was just gonna have it for like, I don't know. I was gonna like look at it, but it's okay. It's okay.
Like, why though? That
I thought you were the most beautiful thing I thought you. I just like he kind of gets nervous and he goes to the sleigh. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk. What?
Okay, but bye now. Have fun in the sleigh with your shitty dagger.
Okay, you have fun on the dinosaur with your really pretty hair.
Okay, and like Belle like puts her hood over her head.
he's like, oh, he just like looks dejected. Just like, oh, it's gone.
I wanna dap up Pippa and be like, we taught her well.
Bam. Like, how old is already going through boy trauma? Like, jeez.
So Pippa,
Watch out for this little one.
So the boy Jack, he gets a little embarrassed of himself, and he kind of waddles back to the thing. He kind of just stares down at his bottle that he was drinking, Belle, and he kind of keeps looking at you, but then like trying to like look away. You know, like he's like trying to act like I'm not looking at you. I'm not. But like, yeah, clearly, Belle, you can feel that his eyes are slightly lingering on you. But Pippa, you help Belle. Now, Belle, you're like getting pulled up this T-Rex having this odd interaction and with this little boy who clearly liked you. And Pippa, you kind of help her up. What do you want to do, Pippa, before we kind of move on?
Real fast. So I'm gonna help her up on Chomps. Come on, Chomps, you're a good boy. And then I'm gonna look at the team and be like, all right, before we like start going on another adventure on the rest of our mission, I need to give you guys some money because I got some from Gaggle, and I want to make sure that you guys have some because I got some and you guys deserve it. You're my family, so I'm gonna give you each 500 gold.
So Sakura, Clive, Amalia,
and I say this to the team.
Yeah, so this is the team.
Oh, so everybody, not each person.
Well, everyone on the team.
Yeah, each person on the team. So Sakura
gets 500.
500 gold,
including Belle.
Yeah. To your inventory.
Oh wait. How did we acquire such monies?
Well, remember, Gaggle
I don't
made
like
a whole
to ask
bunch of money
questions.
off the
I
park
was like,
before it got destroyed, and plus, he's the greatest musician over in that area right now. Plus, he's been like collaborating with a bunch of other musicians. Don't worry about it. He's made a good amount. So,
You know what? The less I know, the better.
Yeah. So I just
Thank you, Pippa. Very good.
Halmon's
I
like,
like throw everyone their little sacks of gold.
Halmon throws like the money in the air, like over the kids, like, I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain on them kids. He's like, the kids are like, yeah, like the kids are like loving that they're seeing all the stuff. However, you guys are interrupted one more time. Clive, you are then approached by Mayor Jackson, and he kind of walks up to you. So, Mr. Geiger, thank you again for all the help back at Bogart's place. I hope you guys enjoy Red Hill. We're going to make you feel most welcome. You caught us at an amazing time. It's going to be our big harvest festival. You see, the seasons work a little bit differently here in Red Hill, where most of the year seems to be slightly sunny and flowers are blooming. What here in Red Hill, because the Fey Realm, we seem to be heading into our snowy season. For some reason, pockets of moisture just send a whole bunch of cold air through this area during the rest of the warm time of the year. So we celebrate the season's change when all the pumpkins start popping up all over the place.
Oh, not a problem. We are happy to help and provide safety for the women and children here. And I am certain I can speak for the team. We look forward to this harvest festival. I myself am quite fond of such things.
Fantastic. Now, I am here to ask you something. I have this gift that I'd sure love to give one of the people on your team, but I'm going to let that be up to you to give it to the right person. You seem to know this group of yours that has saved my life better than anybody else's. So I want you to tell me which one here deserves the gift. Should it be the youngin' on that T-Rex up there? Should it be the beautiful lady with the glasses that I just can't stop thinking about since she let me out of that room?
Depends on the gift, my friend.
Well, it is a pretty powerful gift. I mean, it's going to do some damage.
I see. You can disclose it to me. Then I can give a good understanding of who it should belong to.
All right. I'll do that to you, and later in the break, I'll send you a private message on DMs so you and me can talk about that as a DM to a player.
Mayor Jack is breaking the fourth wall.
At that moment, before we move on, Wendeline, while they're having that conversation, you notice Jack kind of his head once again pivot towards you. You kind of have this odd feeling, however, a weird feeling, not the same as the visions you get, but something else entirely. I need you to give me a wisdom save here, please.
Ooh, it's a different tingle? Okay.
A different tingle. Don't worry, we'll get back to Pippa and Belle in a little bit. By the way.
That's a 15.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna give it to you.
I was like, I can roll again, right?
So
yeah, you're wearing red, right?
So anybody here, I know obviously that some of us did, but some of you here that watched the new X-Men cartoon show, there's like a scene where like they get like psychically hit in the head with like a psychic kind of bullet as like something hits them in their mind, getting a vision. Wendeline, that happens to you here, where all of a sudden you kind of get like a bullet through your head, but it's with a vision, and you get teleported in an instant to another type of reality.
Shit.
So everybody else here, if you want to take a quick break and turn off your screens so I can just talk to Wendeline one-on-one, please listen. But this is a moment for you, Stassi, as you level up. So Wendeline, as you are shot through the mind after this moment with your parents, going through this experience with the new group, finally feeling your place within this group, and then sadly having to say goodbye to Sirus, who you were on the verge of getting closer with. Something happens to you where you are kind of sitting down in the sleigh amongst the children and the other women there. But something emotionally with your parents, something has triggered you, and now it seems that your mind is just more open than it ever was before. You're wondering, is this a vision? Is this from the All-Father? But then you hear a familiar voice. The voice of Lucifer, who was talking to you in your room when he was talking to you about Sirus. Lucifer says, Wendeline. He didn't want to leave, by the way. Something was compelling him to leave. Maybe it was the unknown about Cressida and his past. Perhaps the uncertainty of being reborn. But I can't let this mission fail. Despite Sirus wanting to go do a life of leisure. Trust me, Wendeline, I'm all for it. I'm willing to give my power to Sirus to let him forever be happy. I'm happy that he's found his place, his wife, his memories, Wendeline, but there's a part of him that was meant to be here. And I'm putting that inside of you. I'm gifting you a piece of me. I do not trust the All-Father and what he has bestowed you. Look how he has warped your parents' mind. Look how he has warped everything around us, leading us to this false victory of finding stones of things that he imprisoned. You and Mr. Geiger over there on a same set journey now. The only two things stopping the clown The only thing that can help this tiefling girl find these stones and release the souls trapped inside of them. So I bestow you the power of the Hellhound. Whenever you want, you can use my power. A gift I bestow you. You can transform yourself. Use the power of the Hellhound. Release it from your body, and you shall transform, keeping all of your spells, your memory, your healing abilities, and everything intact. However, you get the power of the Luciferian wolf. You shall transform your body into that of a she-wolf. It shall change. You shall get stronger. You shall have a multiple attack option as a bonus action. You can release it whenever in battle.
Hold on. Can I speak for a second?
Feel free.
Why would I trust anything you're telling me right now? And why would I trust, why would I even want this power bestowed upon me? What makes you think that, why? Just why?
You're the only one he trusted that much.
Well, I really don't know if that was a good idea for him in the first place, to be honest.
Maybe it wasn't. But the Allfather gave you a very special ability, one that seems to come with either consequences that you can change or consequences that may never even happen. Who else should I bestow the power upon? I don't trust the Allfather, but I used to serve him. And perhaps, you know what? Through you, I still can. Look, Clive is being hunted by death. Grimaldi is going to come after you no matter what. You're tied to the Allfather. He despises him. And I can't let the one thing that Sirus was falling in love with on this team go into disarray. I've protected him too long for that. So please, Wendeline, if a little piece of me can be left inside of you to help you move forward, take it. You can't deny that you're weaker than some of the other ones on this team.
She scoffs.
It's not a slant. You're human. Elves, goddesses, tieflings, drow even. Natural abilities that you don't have. Hell, even the other human on your team, Mr. Geiger, is connected to a god and can turn himself now into a griffin. What can you do? Play nurse? It's not a slant. Not everything is criticism. Some things are fact. It's a blessing, not a curse.
It's not a choice, is it?
Only if you want to use it. It's a gift. At that moment, you fade from this vision as your mind seems to snap back into reality. And the only thing you can feel, Wendeline, exactly. Do you remember That's So Raven? When he would, every time she'd have like the visions and he'd be like,
I'm kidding.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we were just watching something with Raven the other day. I was like, I remember that shit. Anywho, it was Dr. Dolittle 2. If any of you guys want to watch a movie again, watch Dr. Dolittle 1 and 2 with Eddie Murphy. Pretty good watches if you guys need a nice comedy to go through. Anywho, back to the story. Wendeline, you basically take this hit like you just did and then relax your body again. Halmon kind of notices something happened to you. You okay? You all right?
Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. It's fine. It's great. It's fine. It's cool.
One of the kids kind of sitting next to you is like, Miss, you were like looking up for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I do that. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's okay. Everything's it's just
the little kid next to you is just like looking around like he's just like scared out of his mind. He's like, what the fuck? He's looking around. All right, so Pippa, before we kind of move on from here, you're up there with Belle. What do you want to do before we kind of move on? You guys can all come back now if you guys want to on your cameras. You guys can come back. But Belle and Pippa, you are now on the top of a TRX. Sakura, you are also around, I guess, there this time as well. And Amalia, you are still down on the ground. Actually, before we get to you, Pippa, Amalia, do you want to get in the sleigh as well? Are you gonna walk? Are you gonna ride Chomps? What do you want to do?
Just gonna walk kind of like from behind, just to kind of keep an eye on things.
Okay, so right now you're kind of walking from behind. You can also levitate, right? But like you just can't fly above the trees in any way. So if Amalia, if you want, you can kind of levitate off the ground, but you can't. You can feel like gravity is kind of holding you.
No, we just walking.
Okay. Well, the sleigh's about to get pulled by a T-Rex, so walking might be just a little hard. So I'm just letting you know if you want to.
Okay. So if it starts going super fast, I can use crystal wings.
Okay. Just remember you can't go too high. So all right. So Pippa, you and Belle are now on Chomps. So what do you want to do, Pippa?
Oh, Belle, come here. Come up here on the top. So I was thinking this is like the best place to practice from this advantage point, crossbows. That's like our bread and butter. So actually, please teach me some of your crossbow skills because I suck. Once again, I pull out my crossbow and it just shows how it's like barely put together almost anymore.
Belle, you see that her crossbow is just
it's been through a bit.
Yeah, Pippa, describe your crossbow to Belle.
It's shit. It's literally on its last string. It's fraying. There's like a bullet hole through it. Well, not even that. Like there's just like a nail like jagged through the thing. Like it looks dangerous just from touching it. Like you might even get tetanus just looking at it.
So give me a persuasion roll though, Pippa, on Belle. So Belle, she's like trying to persuade you.
Yeah, please teach me something. I need to get better. Oh, I rolled a 30. All right, you gotta teach me something.
So Belle, as she looks at you, Pippa's looking real pathetic and like, please help me. What are you gonna do, Belle?
Wow, that crossbow, it looks worse than Jack's shitty dagger. I don't think I can teach you on that one. We might have to get you a new one. I think it's time to just toss that one off the side of Chomps. Just goodbye. But I'll help you only if you help me because you're like a really pretty woman and like obviously you have gaggles and yeah, there was this Jack, he's kind of weird and I don't understand it.
Wait, who is this Jack?
He's the kid with the shitty dagger.
Look back at the
and
he's like, you can tell that there's one kid that's like trying to like you notice. Let's just say this, Pippa.
He's just flinging it about.
He's holding like a shitty dagger, but he's like trying to like not look at Belle.
Oh, you mean that kid? All right.
Yeah, I don't know if he's weird or if that's because like I don't have any experience with anything like that, so I don't know what he said is normal or really fucking weird because the only person that I've had interaction with is Riz. But that's different cuz Riz is like a rock star and so yeah, obviously he's not weird.
I mean, obviously, yeah, Riz was awesome. I totally loved Riz too. He was kind of one of those tastes, but are you asking for like girl advice or just how to deal with natural weirdness? Because that's like two different things.
I think it's like girl advice and knowing if what he said was weird or if that's just normal what guys say or do or if he's a weirdo and we should throw him off the side of Chomps.
Well, what did he say to you that was so weird?
He wanted my hair?
Like to hold it?
No. That would also, I think, be weird. But no, he like pulled out his shitty dagger and was asking if I would cut some off and give it to him. And I thought he was gonna do some weird magic shit. but maybe not. I just can't tell.
Well,
But he seems weird. He stutters a lot, and he's got a really shitty dagger. So.
Well, it is shitty, but we'll try not to discuss that around him too much. But I think he actually just thinks that you're really cute. He just doesn't know how to express it. By all means, do not let his shitty dagger try to cut off your hair at all. Do not let that happen.
His dagger's too dull to cut my hair anyway.
You can
that
tell him,
dagger couldn't even cut a piece of bread.
but don't you dare touch, or my team will throw you off chumps. But I think just smile and wave, and if he gets too weird, let an adult know, and we'll handle it. But just be nice. Kill him with kindness. He just thinks that you're super cute, and he admires you. So if anything, just maybe say something nice. Be like, "Thank you for wanting my hair. You can't have it, but I appreciate the thought." And that'll probably make him chill out a little.
Okay. Is he looking over here? Cause I feel like he's looking over here.
You guys both look back behind your shoulder. There's like this little boy. He's just like.
He might be looking this way, but granted, we are pulling the sleigh, so just try to ignore it. But if it does get too weird, let us know. But so far, he's just a kid.
You guys want to roll? Give me both Belle and Pippa. Give me perception rolls, please.
For what?
The kid.
Still what? I got a 7.
We can roll again.
For what?
Wait, where am I? Where am I? Because I thought I dabbed up Pippa and being like, "Oh, we taught her well."
You are there. You're there, Sakura. I guess you're up there too. If you want to give me a perception roll on this kid.
I will do that actually.
Belle, you have advantage. You have advantage, Belle. So give me one more roll.
I have a passive of 18, personally.
I'm gonna
For
still
perception.
Belle. So Belle, you
be
definitely
seeing through walls and shit.
Yeah, for real. Belle is on her game right now with this kid. So Belle, as you look back, you can tell that this kid, and by the way, same with you, Sakura, as you kind of look back after hearing what Pippa and them were talking about, you guys notice that this boy seems harmless. I mean, from now, Belle, all you're picking up on looking at him, you perceive he just has a big crush on you, Belle. He's just looking at you like, wow, she's so cute. Like, you guys, Sakura, you've seen this many times with men. Sorry, what was that, Belle?
But that's also how serial killers look at their victims.
Yeah, I know, right? I want to tell him, like, I want to go up to him and tell him, be like, "You better watch out for your crush, or I will crush you."
Oh. I mean, are you
but
gonna...
before she runs over there real fast or whatever, just give him a little bit of slack. Belle, we just broke him out of some pretty sketchy place. So you don't, want to come off too strong. He's been through a lot too.
How do we know he didn't pick up some of these tactics from the people in there?
Teach him to behave, whipping him in the shape, but not kill him yet. Give him a little time first. Come on, a kid can't kill all of us.
I don't know. I think I could.
You have a point there. Yeah.
You definitely have a better shot.
So as Belle, as you say that, and the three of you are conversing about this little boy on top of the T-Rex head, let's say that you guys then begin to venture to Red Hill. Pippa, do you want to tell Chomps to then get going, or what would you like to do here?
Yeah, so we're already on the road, basically, just facing the way we need to go.
You guys haven't left yet. You haven't told Chomps to do anything.
Oh wow,
I thought we were on the road. I thought we were
you guys have been discussing and getting into the thing, so you guys are now on the road. Okay, let's say that.
Yeah.
So,
onward, Chomps. Just follow the road until I tell you otherwise.
All right. So as you guys continue on the road, you guys all then gather together.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Can Clive linger behind as the others take off? Essentially, just waving them. I'll catch up with you.
Sure, if you'd like to. They are being pulled, though. Remember that. So you will have to probably change into a griffin to run to catch up because they are being pulled now.
Yes. Out of game mechanics wise, like essentially, I've used up all my spell slots and such, so I can't cast it.
Okay. Well, you can.
So, but
Is it a can't you just do it at a will, or is it a spell that I made it?
You made it a spell.
Oh, all right. Well, let's just say that you are still right now. They've just started to leave. So let's just say that they're kind of slowly going. And Pippa, if you're going to call that out to them, Chomps isn't going necessarily fast. So it'll probably still take you guys about half a day to get to Red Hills. A 2 days travel. Remember. So
Wait, as a team, do we notice Clive do this, or does he just go off and see?
No, he just yelled to you. He said he just yelled to you. I'll catch up.
Where are y'all?
Don't worry, I'll catch up.
Well, wait, what's the time limit? If you're not back by like 5 minutes, how long are you going to be gone for? Because I hate splitting up.
Less than 5 minutes.
All right, because I was going to say, especially if you don't tell me. You don't have to. But, all right, 5 minutes.
I'm still working on this Griffin transformation thing, so just give me a moment or two.
All right. Just want to be clear.
All right, so Clive, they begin to head off a little bit away down towards Red Hill. What would you like to do, Clive, while you're alone?
Excellent. So as we're still working out this thing, this whole spell thing, Clive is actually going to take out the from his bag the arm that he took.
Yeah.
And he sighs a bit begrudgingly. He's like, maybe this will help. And then raising because he is alone now, correct?
Yes, you are alone. Let's say that the team, you just saw them kind of go a little bit deeper into the forest over like a bump where you can't, they're far enough away where like
he's looking at the arm that he's cut up a bit. As I was hoping a little more refined, maybe with some wine. But he raises the arm and said, "As promised, dear Bran, Raven God, toast to you." And then he'll sink his teeth into it. Not sure if there's like a sort of facial change where his teeth become more sharp and such, kind of like he chomps and such.
Will you give me a quick perception roll as you kind of look around right before you take a bite?
Okay. My passive's 11, if that helps.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let that slide as long as you get over 10. You see, and Sierra, do you mind coming on again to talk with me for a second? So, Clive, as you take a bite out of this arm, you hear two voices in your head. Sierra, do you mind revisiting your first character with me as he takes a large chunk out of this arm and he hears a voice go, "Darling, look at him. Soon he'll be just like us."
Oh, yes, darling. It only starts with a nibble, and then he'll want more.
He'll want more and more until Bran takes control of his mind, and he'll be a raven just like you and me.
Perhaps not. I won't deny that I am, yes, a little bit like you, but better, and very much alive.
You hear that, Lenora? He thinks that he'll be better than you and me.
Think I know. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I have a rendezvous with my friends. And then, because he has the telepathic ability, he'll essentially block them off.
Oh, shit. So, Sierra, give me one more thing. Give me one more last thing from Lenora before he blocks you. You gotta give me something.
It's so funny. He thinks we're dead.
He thinks we're dead, sweetheart. But we always come back, be it here or another world.
Oh, that's another thing we have in common. And then he'll psychically slam the door in their face.
Okay, thank you, Sierra, very much for revisiting Lenora and Edgar Poe with me. So as you slam the psychic door in these two crow spirits' faces, Clive, you would then take a giant bite out of the arm that you've taken to replenish yourself. You can all, by the way, everybody here can take a short rest. You guys can take a short rest, and we are going to go right actually into our break. Because we're going to take our break early because you guys are about to get into some craziness for the second act. So we'll be back here in a little bit, everybody. And until then, go eat some human arms. Am I right?
Remember the salt.
You're a sick little fuck, Billy. You're a sick little bastard. Don't laugh at that, Jade. Don't laugh at that. That's not a good thing to laugh at.
Maybe not you, but me. I'll laugh at that.
No, I'm doing more than laughing. Okay,
Oh
everybody.
my god.
We're gonna take a
No.
break here. We're
Too
gonna take a
far.
break.
Quote Alistair. Ha! No.
What up, yo? It's the kid that sells the things like I do, like I did. For a dirty 20, die shop, y'all. For the dirty 20, die shop. I'm the little kid. I'm selling it for Sierra. If you don't buy her, you know we're gonna scare ya. Come on and buy it. That's right. Or I'm gonna take you to that parking lot in where? Denny's. Denny's. Yeah. Buy merch, yo.
Came here with a broken heart that no one else could see. I drew a smile on my face till they were over me. The wounds heal and tears dry and cracks they don't show. So don't be too hard on yourself, no.
Let's go back to simplicity. I feel like I've been missing me. Was not who I'm supposed to be. I felt this darkness over me. We all get there eventually. I never knew where I belonged. I was right and you were wrong. Been telling myself all along. Don't be so hard on yourself, no.
All right, guys, we will start here in one more minute. I know that break was a little bit shorter than some of the other ones, so I'll give you guys about like another just quick little minute here to come back. But we will be back. Let me pull up the screen. And you guys can also go in when you have a moment, guys. The game is now open. You guys can go see the map and move your characters around. So please, if you guys can do that, make sure you
Why
do.
is there a giant rat king?
Well, you guys will figure out what those are there for in a second. and as you do, we'll see how nice you guys are to them. see how you do. That's why I didn't open the map yet until now. So as you guys head through Red Hill Forest, closer and closer to Red Hill, the town of Red Hill, you guys manage to see that the snow begins to slightly let up. It's now headed into like a little bit of the later afternoon. And even though the snow is kind of stopped and subsided for the moment in time, the weather is quite cold outside. It's getting to be like that under 40 degrees type of feeling as you guys start to shiver and really need to start kind of pulling your coats and your red kind of cloaks and stuff all over yourself. Stassi, as you remember, Wendeline, you were wearing just like an orange dress, so maybe Hollywood, Halmon kind of crafts together magically a coat for you, Wendeline, in the sleigh, and kind of drapes it around you. Amalia, you are now in the sleigh as well, or do you want to still kind of be walking slowly behind it?
As we kind of get into the clearing, I go from being behind it to the front.
Okay, so let's say like you're now in the front of the sleigh area. Pippa, you are on top of Chomp still with Sakura and now little Belle. So I'm going to move you guys there. And so Belle and Pippa and Sakura are all kind of on Chomps in this more front area. I'm going to kind of move Chomps out of your guys' way. Just he's there, but you guys just want to be able to have you seen. And then Clive, you are now, let's say that you've caught up behind them, Clive, after eating, and you are just in the back, unfortunately. And obviously, as you guys know, that pink square is the sleigh and also all of the children and the women. So remember, there's 11 children, 4 women. Plus, you also have Mayor Jack and Onyx with you, as well as Pete. Pete's kind of just relaxing. He's been riding in the sleigh the whole time and oddly kind of quiet. But as you guys head into the wilderness, Sakura, you're on the top of Chomps right now. What would you like to do, Sakura, as you kind of are heading into the woods? You notice that up ahead, the trees are getting quite thick, and you guys kind of head into like a rocky cave-like area up ahead. Sakura, anything you'd like to do? If you're there, Jade, I don't know if she's back from the break yet. She may not be quite yet, so I was giving you guys another second. Actually, no, let's go with you, Amalia. How about that? What is anything you'd like to do as you kind of head into the woods here?
Well, seeing as I can see some things on the map, can I use perception to see if I sense
Okay, I'm
the
back.
swarms are out there?
Okay, so Sakura, I was just on you, but we moved over to Amalia. So hold on one
Sorry
second.
about that.
No, we came back a little early. The video this week for the break was a little shorter. So anywho, so Amalia, you kind of look up ahead and you do perceive. I'll let you see this because obviously you can see it on the map, and as an elf, you would have pretty good vision and pretty good hearing with your half elf hearing. You can kind of see that as you guys move towards these caves, a whole bunch of rats come like just scattering out of the woods all over the ground. A swarm of rats, another swarm of rats. You look up, Amalia. You all then can now see this as you move closer to these caves. On top of the rocks, these giant, almost like 5-foot giant rats. They all have really red fur, seemingly matching the rest of the forest. The fur is like literally like a blood red. And these kind of giant rats then kind of just stare down at you. They click their mouths. Sakura, Pippa, and Amalia, you guys.
As I kind of notice them, I'm gonna like keep my eyes on them, but put my hand back in like a stopping mode, like kind of gesture towards Pippa and Chomps.
Oh, all right. So she kind of gone to the front now, and she kind of stops. And so Pippa, do you want to look down and?
Yeah. So since we have the high vantage point, can we automatically see what she's talking about?
Yeah, I'm going to say that all of you guys can see this as you move forward. The rats are not trying to hide from you guys.
Wait,
So
are we getting attacked by rats? I'm sorry, I like missed the video.
Not yet. Not yet. You're good. So
Not yet. So we are getting attacked by rats.
It depends on what you do.
Well, we just had a rest, and now there's rats.
Oh, we had a rest? We had a long rest or a short rest?
Take a short rest.
Short rest.
Okay.
And yeah, I know. Sorry, Jade. I kind of brought it back before all you guys were ready. My bad. But anywho, you guys are just headed towards these caves right now. The snow has subsided, but it's getting very cold. But you do notice all these rats are now coming out to seemingly greet you guys as you are headed towards this cave, which Mayor Jackson says, "There's that cave right there. Red Hill's just on the other side of it. If we can get through this passage, we should be fine."
Question: are the rats are they automatically like an enemy to us?
No, they're not doing anything yet. They're just standing there, seemingly right now. All of them are watching you right before you haven't passed those 2 swarms yet. Depends on what you want to do.
So could I ask him that? So what's up with the rat guys? Are we cool with them, or what's up with them?
You're asking Mayor Jackson?
Yes.
Well, I never seen them before. I mean, we have red rats, but I never seen these rats before. I don't know them. I don't leave Red Hill too often, to be honest with you. I've been a mayor there for 100 years. I don't get out of the town too much.
Well, you're a mayor and you haven't heard about any of this?
No, I know we have rats. That's
like,
not a question.
When was like the last time you came through? Is it like some turf war going on?
I haven't left the town of Red Hill in about 58 years. So I don't.
All right, a lot can happen in 58 years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the mayor of that town. I mean, I've been mayor there for 100 years. My family, we all live 100 years each.
How far are the rats to us? Like, can we yell out to them or?
Right now, you, Pippa, are.
I mean, they could probably see a giant T-Rex.
You're about 20 feet, 17 feet away. Oh no, the rats came out because they could smell a giant T-Rex coming, and all of you. So right now you're about. That one's about 17 feet away from you. These ones are about 10 feet away from you in that direction. The largest of the rats that's closest to you is 30 feet away in that direction. And then I guess 20 feet in that direction.
So I guess we're the closest. I'm gonna go ahead and yell out to the closest one. Do they look like all similar or does one stand out?
You speak with animals?
Yes.
Alright, so cast speak with animals.
Can we see that giant rat king?
You guys cannot.
Yeah, can we tell
you cannot see him yet. That guy is technically he's around that corner. And he's not.
Oh, okay.
Right,
I was gonna whisper to Pippa, try to see if they're cool.
Yeah. Hi guys.
You guys just hear her make. Okay, now Pippa, you gotta give us your best mouth rat noise.
Oh,
come on, right in the microphone, baby.
But
I love that.
the rat guy just see like he's like just gonna. In rat, he speaks back to you. Hi, what are you doing over here?
We come in peace or whatever, but we just want to pass through. So I hope that's not a problem. You probably heard of me, Pippaloon. So
I never heard that name in my life.
Well, it means if you don't have a problem with us, we don't have a problem with you.
Ah, well, it's not me that you're gonna have a problem with. You gotta talk to my boss now, don't ya?
Who's your boss?
What you talking about? You never heard of the king?
Never heard of the king.
You serious?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Where you been?
Not from around here.
Oh, well, apparently so. Because we got the biggest king of the rats you ever seen in your life.
So is that what he's known for? Like obesity big, or like so big he's like known throughout the land? Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I mean, he's pretty big, yeah, he's a big fat fucker. But you know what? We love him for it, because if he's fat, that means we get fat, because that means he's eating, and if he's eating, that means we're eating.
Chill.
Does somebody have cheese?
Sakura just immediately looks around as Pippa's in conversation. However, everybody looks around. Nobody seems to have cheese on them.
Yeah.
One of the little kids
maybe some moldy cheese somewhere.
One of the kids is like, "We're not fans of dairy after that last place." Blah.
Oh yeah, the milk.
Hey, Pippa.
Halmon, do you have any cheese in your Santa bag?
I thought rodents liked peanut butter.
I mean, they probably like a whole bunch of things. They're
They're
rodents.
scavengers. They love it all.
But no, I mean, he looks at the other Sakura. I can't make food. I can only make toys and shit. I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry, Amalia. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna kind of shout over to Pippa and be like, I don't think we want to take all these women and children through a swarm of rats. Maybe it's best if you and I go ahead and talk to their boss.
Maybe. I don't know. They're already looking at us. They can probably hear what we're saying to each other, right?
The rat yells to you. What'd she say? What did she just say? I don't speak human. What'd she say?
We've got some very delicate women and children. They need a little bit of help, maybe. So we just want to know if your king's cool with us passing through, and that's all. If not, we need to know so we can go another way.
Well, I can always try to ask him. You want me to go see if he'll see ya?
I mean, we can go see him. I look at Amelia. I guess we can go see him.
Do you want me to go get him?
Yeah, go get him.
No.
right.
Tell him you'll go to him.
Well, I'm not. What'd she say? What'd she say?
We'll go with you, and I'm gonna whisper to Sakura. Don't worry, we can teleport back to you if we need to, because I can teleport.
Just stay here and protect the kids, okay, Sakura?
I got you guys.
All right, so
thunderclap anyone that tries to get too close.
So Sakura,
You already know.
Pete is gonna jump out of the sleigh and be like, "I'm going with him." So Pete kind of runs up to the front. He's like, "I'm going with you guys." So Pete, like Sakura or Amalia, Pippa, Pete joins you guys. So the rest of you, Wendeline, Halmon, Clive, Belle, you guys, Sakura, you guys stay back right now. As Pippa and Amalia, you are led by this rat here. He kind of leads you up this way to go talk to the Rat King. So as you guys head this way, and then Pete is also going to join you. So, Belle, like I said, you're still up there with Sakura, Belle, on the front, on top of Chomps. So you guys still have a kind of advantage point in view, and you guys can see everything. Wendeline and Clive, you guys are a little bit lower down in the back, as you can see, so you don't have the best vision of all of the things further ahead of you. So you would have a little bit of a disadvantage there, but since you have advantage in the woods, it levels out. But let's go to Pippa and Amalia. You are led by the rat towards this very fat, fucking giant red rat wearing a crown on his head and a cape on his back. I don't know if you guys know the Nutcracker very much, but he's very much in similar vibes to the Rat King from the Nutcracker Suite, which is a beautiful ballet. Hence the music. But as you guys
I was
get
immediately thinking Tim Curry.
Yeah, very much that type of that same vibe. In fact, we'll do like a Tim Curry type of voice. Hello, welcome.
Why, hello, Rat King. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you speak rat, do you?
Well, of course I do. I had to come see the king.
What about her? He points to Amalia. Does she speak rat?
She wishes, but no, she's friends. She's cool.
He leans down to you, Amalia. Kind of snips you with his giant rat nose.
I just remain like passive completely while he does this. Like I don't react.
Interesting. What brings you and this beautiful girl who does not understand me into my woods?
Well, your lovely god was nice enough to bring me to you. I wanted to meet you since I got here. And I have a little bit of friends, and we want to pass through. And I just wanted to make sure that everything is okay with you if I do that, because as a loon, and as you as the king...
Wait a minute. Did you just say loon?
I'm loony, but...
Wait a minute. Is your last name Loon?
Can I roll deception?
Yes, you can.
Shit, where is it?
Come on.
Where is it? Jesus.
Skills.
There it is. Good Jesus.
You're lucky. You got a +5.
Come on. Okay, 17. Whew. I'm just loony, like I said. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh. All right, because I hate the families by the name of Loon. Beast hunters killed my cousin.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So I don't mess with no of the Loony family.
Well, good to know. But just wanted to pass through, so just make sure that's all cool with you. It's great to meet you.
He looks to Amalia. I'll let you pass through my woods if I can eat her.
Why would that?
By the way, like the entire time they're talking to each other because it's in the rat, just Amalia just hears squeaker, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yeah, she's just hearing squeaking, squeaking, squeaking,
It sounds adorable, by the way.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst sounds. Like, you and Pete are just looking at each other. Pete looks to you, Amalia. Do you think it's going good?
I mean, I believe in our captain.
I don't think it's going good. Should I hit him? I'm gonna hit him. I'm
No,
gonna hit him.
no.
I
Pete,
think
I
I'm gonna
swear
hit
to
him.
God, I will set your tail on fire.
You watch as he goes back to grab his staff.
I grab him.
Are you gonna grab him?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of a sudden the Rat King notices that you are now grabbing Pete. He looks to Pippa. What's she doing? What's she doing to that monkey?
Oh, they're so cute. Look at him play. Don't you love that? Oh my goodness. The one time I don't have my camera.
You have to give me a deception here. A persuasion.
Damn. Okay, wait, one more time.
You have advantage. Oh, 13's not great.
Oh.
He looks to you. He's like,
I'll give him a wink.
I don't like it. Okay, you can use a little bit of persuasion there if you want to add the wink.
Advantage?
A flirtation?
Exactly.
24. Bam.
Okay, so he looks at you. All right, well, tell them to settle down. They're making me nervous.
They're probably just so excited in your presence. I'm sorry, King.
What about the girl? I want to eat her. I want to eat her good.
I thought we already covered that. That's ridiculous. I will get you some. Don't you have, like, probably some people that can make you some great cheese? Why do you need a person? That's crazy.
Well, trust me, if the town of Red Hill would share more of their cheese with us over here, we wouldn't have to kill so many people that stumbled into the woods. If you can get some people from Red Hill to promise us, the Rat King, that we'll get more cheese.
I think you need to have, like, a job fair for, like, the best cooks around. And I think your problem could be pretty solved pretty fast. I'm pretty sure some chefs would love to cook for you.
We don't speak people.
Well, find someone that does. It's not hard to get a translator. You are a king.
Well, why don't I just kidnap you and make you my translator?
My translation sucks.
You're doing pretty fine right now.
With you. But I gotta go, so I can't.
You gotta give me a deception roll.
Oh, God.
Pippa, you're saying all the worst things
I
here.
know!
So better options. I don't know what you're doing.
Because it's the funny way.
You could just lie to him and tell him that you're gonna go to the town and talk to them about the cheese.
I mean, and you also are with the mayor of the town. I mean,
yeah, nobody's giving me such a hard time.
Well, why? I mean, he's not really giving you a hard time. It's your
But
answers.
don't worry, King. Calm down. You know, we're here with the mayor. I'm sure when we go into town, we'll let them know to get you.
No, you still haven't given me a deception
I did.
roll.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, it doesn't come up here?
I rolled a 20.
Oh, you rolled a 20. Okay, she got him.
So,
okay, so
don't worry. We'll find someone for you. Just calm down. You don't need to be eating people.
All right, well, get me cheese. I'll let you pass by.
All right. Spread the word to all your goons so there's no trouble.
Well, you go tell your mayor before I tell my goons.
Fine. So I guess we're leaving now.
No, you gotta go tell your mayor. He hasn't done it. Pippa.
Isn't he right there?
No, you left your team. They're back
my
there.
bad. I thought the mayor was right here. All right, we'll be back. I'm going to go let my mayor know, and we'll be on our way.
Oh, okay.
Pippa, like, how's it going?
I think we're okay. We just need to, like, V-line it back to the mayor real fast.
Is that good? Is that bad?
I mean, it should be fine. Hopefully, we'll see. You know, kings kind of suck. But I'm going to teleport us back.
Okay. What happened?
So after we teleport, we're back. All right. So the king.
Wait, did you cast teleport? Did you touch Pete? You can't just do things like that. I don't know
Okay,
why.
so Pippa-
Harley, you can't. What are you doing? You
So-
can't do that. You got to actually do the stuff, baby.
Sorry, I was so excited to say the bit. So I go over to Pete and I go over to Amelia. I grab them. Like, all right, bye, King. See you later.
Nope. Pete pulls away.
Oh
No, I don't want to. I
Pete,
think
come
I
on.
want to beat the shit out of this guy. He looks like he's being an asshole.
Nope. Come on, let's go.
Why? Why should I listen to you? Why shouldn't I beat the shit out of him right now?
Cause we're friends. Why would you be mean to your friend? Come on.
I just tell him, we're gonna go see Sakura. You wanna see Sakura or you wanna stay here with the rat?
Let me go check on her.
I'm gonna see Sakura.
Yeah, come on.
So he teleports back to Sakura. Sakura, you see you and Belle, see as Pippa and Amalia quickly teleport right back next to you, next to Chomps, and with Pete. Pippa, what are you going to say to them?
So to the group, so I was able to talk my way out of some stuff. The king hated the loon, so I got my way out of that. I did ask him for safe passage through. He seemed to oblige, but Mayor, as soon as we get over to the city, you need to get some chefs here ASAP because he's eating people. There's like not a good chef around, so.
Well, wait, what? You want him to feed my chefs to this rat? What are you talking about?
No, they need to cook some decent food and feed him so he stops resorting to people.
You want my chefs in my town to use resources for my people to come cook for rats?
You can use resources of leftovers for all I care.
No, wait. What is it the rats want?
They wanted to eat Amelia.
No. Wait. No, I mean, what did they actually want?
Wait,
Did they
what?
want
They
some
wanted to
cheese, like
what?
I was telling you?
Well, I suggested they should probably eat some cheese over some people. He was
Whoa,
saying,
Pippa, hold up. They wanted to eat me?
yeah, he was saying for safe passage and, for return for us going safely through his stupid little town, that he wanted to eat you. And I said, absolutely not.
I told you we should have killed him. I told you. He looks to Amalia. Pete kind of jumps up to you. We should go back there and kick his ass right now. He wants to eat
Yeah, buddy, you go fight the rat all by yourself. You go do that.
So he's like,
No,
stay here.
I'm gonna grab Pete's tail.
This is where Clive is gonna just move him just slightly. Do we agree that he's in griffin form?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. So he'll fly just right over there, hearing all this, land right in front of Pete, looks him dead in the eye, just this giant black griffin right there. Then he'll transform back, flurry of mist and black feathers into Clive. Look at him. Calm down, Pete. It's not a good idea to engage in combat when we have a bunch of injured civilians in dire need of medical attention.
Fine. You're right. Whatever. Pete kind of walks back. He goes to sit by Belle again. Can you believe this, Belle? They don't want me to go kill that rat.
Not yet.
So what's the scenario?
So, long story short, in order for safe passage, the king wanted to eat Amelia. I told him no, but we will make sure that to tell the mayor, to tell the chefs, to build him some nice food so he would stop eating random people that would come through his town. Because apparently there's no one to cook food here and he just eats people.
Well, I mean, it is a cave full of rats, so no, I didn't send chefs out here to fucking feed the rats. But sure, fine. If you can convince him to let us through, I will send
a food drop.
Yes. I'll send something the equivalent of a food wagon. You're very right. Yes. I'll send a food wagon out here every week. You go tell that rat king that. See what he says.
All right. So, I guess Amelia and I are going to go tell the king, and hopefully I'll come back and everything will be cool.
All right, go for it.
All right. Amelia, grab my hand.
Put my hand on Pippa's.
I'm holding Pete's tail. He's not going.
So wait, is she coming or does she stay?
No, he's staying.
Oh, okay. So we get there.
All right. So Pippa, what do you want to say to him as you get back? Oh, all right, you're back. What's the verdict then?
So in exchange, King, for our safe passage, we will get you a food truck that will be right outside the cave once a week. Glorious food straight from the mayor. And you'll be set. This is a one-time pass-through. But once a week, that's a lifetime. Once a week.
That is true. That is very true. He looks down to Amalia again.
She just kind of looks really unnerved now that she knows, like, that's what they wanted.
You watch as, like, the rat, like, leans in really close and smells you all over.
So, yeah, we had a great deal. We're gonna go now. So we good?
Hold on. Fine. The Rat King will oblige. Since you managed to make a deal, you have avoided this fight and made this episode end a lot sooner than it needed to. So, congratulations. You have managed to pass the test onto Red Hill. But remember this. He looks back to the group as he pokes his head out of his little area, and you guys now can all see this giant red rat with a crown on kind of poke his head around the corner. Clive, you can see him. Sakura, you can see him. Belle, Wendeline, all of you now can see this giant red rat king in the way. He kind of then
But
looks
we can't
back.
understand him though, right?
No.
Okay.
He looks down to Pippa though. If I do not get my food after you enter that town within 1 day, my rat army will swarm all of Red Hill. Do you understand?
Yep, but no need for that. You'll have your food, so thanks.
Bravo! You may move ahead. And he and all the rats. Good job, Pippa. Well done.
Woo!
You got good persuasion rolls and good charisma rolls
Thought
there.
I was
And
gonna lose it several times.
so, for once, Pippa did something good. Perfect.
What do you mean for once?
And 3 of our main players aren't here to witness it for the first time.
I know.
Anywho,
Essentially, the dice didn't screw her over this time.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's what it is.
Advantage, that's why.
Well, you know, it's just skill. Except for I will say, baby, bad explanations.
It's Pippa. She's like carefree and chaotic, but she's like, yeah, let's do this.
Either way, you guys all now are able to move on forward into Red Hill. However, Belle, as you kind of look back one more time to the group of the kids in the back of the sleigh, you see like the little boy that was looking to you. You see like another little girl now trying to talk to him. And she's like trying to talk to him and looking at his like dagger. What are you gonna do, Belle? As you kind of notice that this little boy is talking to another little girl. So I want to see what Belle's reaction would be.
She just kind of like looks over and goes, I don't think it bothers her because I don't think she really cares, and I don't know that she knows like what they're talking about. It's like, because kids just talk, so she's just like, okay, he's just talking to another kid. Like, I don't think it affects her
Okay.
because, like, again, she doesn't know any of that stuff.
However,
And she reads into it that way.
all right. However, can you give me a perception roll here as you look at these 2 kids talking?
16.
Okay. Good job, Sarah. So as you kind of look down and look at these 2 talking, you do notice though that the little girl looks back towards you. And then she kind of looks up to you, Belle. She's a regular elf girl, blonde hair. And she looks to you. And then she just does this. And she just like pockets the finger and then turns back.
I think she's just gonna yell, he can have your hair then.
Okay. So as you then turn back, perhaps a little, I don't know if you're confused at all by the situation or what, but
Credit from her, and she's like, okay, whatever, you can have the weird kid with the crappy dagger. You can give me your hair, you weird little freaky elf.
So this little girl, you could tell she does not like you, Belle. But you managed to avoid any more conflict from her at the moment in time by turning back on the front of Chomps. Pippa, do you want to take your spot up again by Sakura on the top of his head?
Yeah, I do. Also, as I'm like going up there, do I notice that whole little incident with Belle and the kids?
No, I would say unfortunately you're kind of getting back and climbing on at this point. That's just something Belle went through in a personal moment. I'm going to say only she kind of was there for that. However, the last thing for the night, guys, is you then move on through this cave. I'm very proud of you guys for avoiding this fight. Pippa, you did all the stuff that a druid could do to get you guys out of it. So good job. But Wendeline, the last thing of the night is that as you guys kind of head through the wilderness the wilderness here, Onyx turns to you. And he goes, hey, so I misjudged you when we first met. I saw your parents there, and I thought that, I thought you were gonna be just like them. I'm sorry that I came a little hot and heavy when I first saw you. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry that turned out the way that it was. I didn't know they were your parents. I didn't know they were. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Hey, you know what? You're not the only one. I'm from the land of Drew. It's a place where your friend, he kind of looks over to Halmon over there. He's from there. I know him. I mean, I don't know him, but I know who he is. But anywho, my parents suck too. Well, I'm not saying your parents suck. I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is that I don't agree with all the stuff my parents do either. I followed my own religion. I followed the Church of the Shadow Squid, and they don't follow that religion. So it's just, we're on different paths. Sometimes I want to escape this reality and go see, I don't know, anywhere else, everywhere else. If I could leave this whole world behind and just jump to different worlds, I would. But my parents don't understand that dream and that philosophy. They don't get me. So what I'm trying to say is that I understand.
Thanks, I guess.
It's okay. You don't got to thank me. I just wanted you to know that somebody out there feels like you. Not everybody's alone all the time.
I'm not alone.
I can see that. Your team is really impressive, man. I mean, you saved all of these kids. You saved the women. You guys did exactly what I wanted you to do and to help us with, and you did it. You executed it excellent. I cannot be... Look, I just want to say thank you again. And I appreciate it. And if you ever in the land of Drew, let me know. We could use people like you. And if your parents don't want you around them, then I'll take you around me.
I'll keep that in mind.
Nothing weird. I'm not like the pumpkin guy. I mean, I have a lover in the land of Drew, so it's not like that. He's a good guy. You'd like him. He's the priest at the Shadow Squid Church. It's been a long, complicated journey, but he helped teach me everything I needed to know. You might find something there maybe your God isn't giving you, is what I'm trying to say.
I'll look into it.
Your friend Clive, he told me he was part of it, so he might have some answers. So Wendeline, as you kind of lean back in the sleigh, you look ahead and see that Clive is out there. You kind of soak up what this guy said. Onyx, and you guys all head to the town of Red Hill. And this is where we're going to end tonight's game, guys. So, as we head to the town of Red Hill, you guys pass through this kind of... the snow begins to fall again behind you as you head into the cave, leaving the trees, the red trees behind. You watch as all these red rats, wave goodbye, goodbye! Goodbye! You guys can't understand them except for Pippa, but all the rats are just, squeaking. Pippa, give us some more squeaks, please. Goodbye. You guys hear the little rat squeaks. You guys head into the cave and they wave goodbye. However, Amalia, you take one look back as the Rat King kind of gives you one last... He just smells you in and then lets you go. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game, everybody. So we will be back next week for the Thanksgiving episode. Be ready, Sakura. And we will be back next week for some D&D! Let's just say we're going to have some family reuniting on Thanksgiving. Woo! 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 All right, everybody, get out of here. Go away. Get the fuck. Go to sleep. Go.
Bye.